welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to share with you some easy, practical storage solutions that we've come up with since we've been in this house. So this is a new build, and we opted to remove a bunch of the cabinets in the kitchen, so I needed a place to store some dishes. So my husband made these super simple storage units here in the dining room corners. And they're just open shelving, and someday they'll probably have doors on them, but not right now. That's our cat, Tyrion. He is the sweetest baby. He thinks he's a dog. So here's the laundry room. One of the cleverest little storage solutions we've come up with, actually, sorry for the weird video, is that we put our cat box inside a cabinet. So that's a cabinet that we got at Lowe's or something like that, and we hollowed it out and put a cat door in there, and then the litter box is inside that cabinet, and nobody has to see it or smell it or deal with it until it needs to be emptied. So you see we have this shoe shelf here that my husband made that's not permanent. What's actually going to happen is that cubby right here that I'm walking into will eventually become a shoe drop cabinet area. So there's the plans that I drew out for that. It's in the works. My husband has to build it. In the meantime, though, we're just making do with what we have. So that is a pretty large space there. I think we have 10-foot tall ceilings or something in the laundry room, which is kind of ridiculous. So that whole cabinet area will be taking up that space someday in the future. So just walking out back towards the kitchen. This is our large walk-in pantry, but it's not large enough. So my husband built these adjustable shelves on the interior, and we made use of our vertical space. So this was a really neat idea I saw, I think maybe on Instagram or something, making these these cubby holes. And it's still not enough space. We do have a secondary pantry. At some point in time, I would love to blow this pantry out and steal some of the garage, which is behind it. That's just not a right now problem. So on the other side of the kitchen, I have this little cabinet here that my husband built. It's just a frame. And this is where I store the duster, the broom, and the mop. So I thought that was real clever. I saw something like this on Pinterest. Not quite the same design, but my husband's real handy, and he built it. I told him what I wanted, and then he made it happen. So bad videoing. Well, now I know for the future not to flip the camera. Oh, look, there's our Starlink. So as you may know, our other Starlink got hit by lightning, and SpaceX sent us a brand new Starlink, which was really kind of them. Here's the secondary pantry. I call this the canning and baking pantry. So this was just ventilated shelving initially, and we took all that ventilated shelving out, and my husband built these nifty little U-shaped shelves, and this is a really tall closet too. It's ridiculously tall, 10 feet. So at some point in the future, I want to put a witch's cabinet up there. I don't know what it's called anywhere else, but how I remember it being called when I was a kid was a witch's cabinet, and it was like a cabinet on top of a closet. So someday in the future, I'm hoping that we will have more space up top there for some of my canning materials. So another way to cleverly store things out in the open is just with some wire baskets. I found some antique-looking wire baskets, probably at Hobby Lobby, and I store our homeschool supplies in them out in the open. That's Midge. Midge is a diva. She's 13, and she's 6 pounds, and it causes all kinds of trouble. So another clever way to store things is with just unique little storage solutions. So this is actually a dining room server. It came with our dining room set, and we don't have space in the dining room for it, but we needed a TV console. So this holds all my embroidery stuff, and it also holds our family games for game nights, and the electronic devices get put away up in that upper drawer there. So it was just a very convenient way to recycle something that in another house we had space for, but in this house we just don't because of the way the floor plans set up. So I'm walking into the bedroom here, and I'm just going to show you some storage solutions for bedroom and bathroom. So in our main bathroom, our master bathroom, I do under cabinet storage, and I use these bins that my husband gets from his job that are for like parts for his work, but they work pretty handily as stacking bins, and you can kind of shove them full of stuff. So I go through them pretty often, and I got these pretty little shelves on Amazon, and they just hold the bath stuff, a basket for extra towels because we don't have a linen closet. And then we got a standalone cabinet at Lowe's and put our own handles on it and put that above the toilet because we don't have a linen closet. And here's where I store all the extra toilet paper and female care products and Q-tips and things like that. So that was a really easy storage solution since we didn't really have a whole lot of storage in our fairly large bathroom. So in the bedroom, some clever storage solutions is making use of your dresser. So if you don't have a whole lot of storage space in any of your spaces, make use of what you have. And then I have a jewelry cabinet there, but I don't wear jewelry, so that's just taking up space. I need to do something with it. Anyways, I hope that was a helpful little tour, and like and subscribe.